Alright, we're going to kind of go over the back end of the unit. Diesel burner is located on the side here. It actually fires through a flue that's located in the bottom of the oil tank. So the burner fires down in the bottom of the tank, comes around, wraps up, and actually discharges into the hopper on top of the mix. It actually kind of prevents the material on the top from getting cold. You discharge on here, you have a single discharge door that discharges your material. If you want, you can discharge directly onto the roadway surface, or if you're doing small potholes, you can discharge onto the pan and shovel out of the pan to do your small pothole work. It is kind of nice that you can, dump the whole load if you want, if you have a large patch. The controls for the hoist are here. It's an electric over hydraulic hoist. We actually run a scissor type truck hoist in here. We'll take a couple pictures of that so you can kind of see what we're talking about. It's the same type of hoist that you're going to have in your dump truck, at your shop. We recommend that you spray the inside of the unit with an environmentally friendly release agent so that the material slides. And you'll notice that this unit's going to tilt up to 52 degrees without being hooked onto the towing vehicle. That's something that most of our competitors can't do. You'll see, that's all the way up and we're not flipped over backwards. Because our weight and balance is right, we can do this. What's nice at the end of the night is we can come in here and we can clean the hopper out without having to get inside the hopper. So you can see that it tilts very high. Now the other thing I want to show you, the very front of the tank, there's an oil fill. On that oil fill there is a dipstick because we're like I said, the floor and the sides of the unit are oil jacketed and that's what heats our product. We're going to tilt this back down so you can kind of see how that works. It's a double acting hoist on here, so it's power up and power down. But you'll notice that we don't need any outriggers on the unit to tilt the unit because, like I said, the weight and balance has been done. Even with material in the hopper, our weight and balance is still very good. We actually engineered, when we engineered this unit, we engineered it with material in it, at our highest points. Your washdown wand and hose reel are located here. This is going to be, to spray your tools, to spray the inside of your hopper. There is a 5-gallon tank up on the front side of that to put your release agents in there. Pretty simple to operate. Like I said, that is on the same switch as the burner power, so that we shut the burner off while we're spraying in case we were to use a solvent that's flammable. That's kind of the conclusion. Actually, we're going to do a little bit of, give you a little information on the diesel burner. If you notice that the diesel burner starts to smoke, it's going to need a burner adjustment. There's 2 air bands. Now we're going to have the cameraman zoom in. We've got a large air band, and on the side of it we've got a fine air band. So we want to make sure that when we fire it, if you're noticing a lot of smoke, it means we have too much fuel and not enough air. So we're going to open that up to get a little bit more air. Now if we get too much air, we get it too lean, the burner won't fire. So normally how we set these is we shut the air bands completely down, get the burner to light, and it smokes really bad. Once we get it to light, then we start to open the air bands until we see the visible smoke leaving. Now that's not something that normally needs to be adjusted unless we start to see a lot of black sooty smoke coming out of the unit. The other thing I want to mention is down here on the side of the burner is a pit cock. If you're running out of fuel, you need to bleed the burner. How to bleed the burner is you open the pit cock, you flip the switch in the control box, it's going to spit and sputter fuel so you get a good steady stream. You may have to cycle it 2 or 3 times, if the burner, if you do run out of fuel to get the fuel through the burner system. That kind of concludes our training today. I'd like to thank you for purchasing a Step Manufacturing dump style trailer. You can see there's a lot of neat features that are built into the unit. It's a very well built unit and it's going to give you many years of service. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us at any time at 651-674-4491. Thank you.